Right. Did you get it? Did you get the joke with the song choice? It's a bit fucking warm. Welcome into the stream, everybody. I hope you're all well. I see you, Flips, Rushy, Lewis, and anybody else that's lurking and hasn't quite jumped into the chat yet. I'm glad you guys are all here nice and early, especially over on the opposite side of the pond. I appreciate you guys coming and hang out for race week number 3 in Suzuka, Japan. We are yet to score a point in the career mode of the first 2 races. Australia was very much a learning curve, and then China can just go to hell in terms of a track for me, so wasn't expecting many points. But Japan, I wouldn't say necessarily I'm feeling confident in terms of like, oh, I can win or I can podium or what have you, but I feel this is probably the first opportunity that I'm going to get to score points, or at least 8 points. So we'll see how we get on. We're going to do the quick practice session and just try and get some R&D points without wasting your guys' time. Let's just check the weather forecast. It's okay. That could change the situation slightly, but we'll see. So we're going to go and do the quick practice. It's raining up there again. Oh, no, that's not great, is it? All right, let's just try and knock these out as quickly as we can. We have 3 practice sessions, so as long as we can get... Come on, give me that. Give me the double. Give it to me. Fuck. Fucking 25% chance. Come on. Fuck. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay, we'll end this session quickly. Imagine if that had given me the 25% one, but not the 50. Fuming. So here's the question then. Do we go and try and get those parts that we missed, or do we just focus on the next next project? Do I go for tire management or qualifying pace? More power. All right. Got it. Fuck, it's not giving me that. I can't waste more time. Hold on. %70 chance. Another 70% chance. Cool. Come on, I can get both of these, surely. 8.5 minutes isn't going to leave me much time to do anything else. Oh my god, it failed. Fuming. Right, I've got to go for the 5-minute one then. Please! Yes! Let's go. Alright, 5 for 5. So I've got to try and get 6 on the next set. How's everybody doing so far today? Hope your Mondays have started well. My Monday didn't start great. I did a Tesco delivery, little cheap one, Tesco Whoosh. I don't know if you guys have that where you are. I asked for they were doing 3 1.25 litre bottles of Pepsi Max for £3. So I ordered 6 bottles for £6. They delivered 2 standard bottles of Pepsi Max and 4 Pepsi Max Cherry. The fuck am I meant to do with that? Fucking joke. Fuming. Venom, welcome in. I hope you're well. Have a drink? I will have a drink. Just give me a second. I don't like Pepsi Max Cherry. I mean, Susie will drink it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not getting everything now. Fuck it. Come on, give me the 25. Can we get any of this one? No, I needed 15 seconds, you bastard. Okay. I am okay. I'm warm. I had a little scare in the bathroom this morning as well. I lost my balance a little bit in the bathroom and ended up fully leaning on the bathroom wall, which was awkward, but haven't had one of those in a little while. Right, so we've got up on the experience, the focus and everything else doesn't change. That's fine. We're trying to not lose ranking today. Well, I've got a bottle of ice water which is almost finished already and completely like almost thawed out. I've got my big tankard of Pepsi Max. I might go and get a right beaner as well. Right, upcoming session, is it still dry? Yes, it is. It is warm. Andy, welcome in. Just in case you can't hear me, I'm waving at Andy. It is hot, I can imagine. In fact, you know what? I can imagine because I've worked in a kitchen in the summer. But the kitchen was a bit bigger than the one you're in and had ventilation. So, go to see your dad in hospital. Is your dad all right? Why is your dad in hospital? Right. Jesus Christ, Andy. Yeah, Lewis, he's going to blow my PC up if he carries it. Like, genuinely, I'm getting concerned. And if he blows my PC up, his entire bank account that he's had from the day he was born and everybody's been putting money in there for him will be buying me a new fucking computer.
Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Andy, I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is that chest or those style of chests, are they like time limited? Like they're only like you can only get them in the first storm or something. I don't know. Okay. Now, I genuinely believe that I am still going to qualify 22nd. Or I'm not going to get out of Q1. And that's because the AI are just so strong over one lap with the battery management. Did get a space blobby yesterday. Lovely. Yeah, Venom, all the best, man. All the best. We'll speak later. Game audio seems very quiet. Might just be me. She has a gummy demon one. Fuck's sake. Right, there we go. A little bit shaky through there, but we're all right. Just trying to make sure I've got a little bit of battery going into the final chicane.
We've dropped to P17. P17.
Behind Bottas and Bortoleto. What the fuck, man? I didn't even think that was a bad lap. There was a few shakes, but... Probably should have blocked Max, shouldn't I? There's Luan. Midfield Milton no more.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Where do you lot think I'm going to qualify then? Judging on the fact that I'm behind Bortoleto and Bottas on that first run. %40 going into there, but yeah. I think I'm gonna down the main first straight as I cross the line. I'm not gonna go into medium. I'm gonna leave it on none and just boost and try and see if that saves me that 10% and see if that helps throughout the lap. I will go for a second run. But sitting P10 behind Bottas and Bortoleto, a 28.9 from Max. That's 1.5 seconds quicker than me.
You're lapping slower than Lando. Lando's faster.
Oh, really? Is Lando faster, Mark? Wouldn't be able to fucking tell. Everything just seems so quiet. No idea. Louis, wait, welcome in, man. I'm on PlayStation 5. None for the first few corners and then medium from the hairpin onwards or big train onwards. I reckon once I get out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reckon once I get out of 6, I can have it on, and it'll run better. What's the difference in the tires? Less than half. Oh, okay, we'll run out on the same tires. There's no point wasting another set.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
So as you come out of the S's and you go up the hill round to the left, where you can sort of bleed your way out onto the right-hand side and onto that gravel, once I'm secure there, I think I can get straight back into medium and just go from there. Tyres are still in a good position. I'll probably end up losing time in Sector 1, so I would expect to be down in Sector 1 by maybe even 2 or 3 tenths. If it's clean. But then hopefully I can recover that towards the end of the lap. P21, the only person fucking slower is Hulkenberg. I might genuinely have to set Lance Stroll as my fucking rival when I get the chance. Just for some extra motivation. Yeah, I agree. No battery charging needing because you're always on a fucking some form of lift and coast. To be fair, China was very easy to regen battery last week, to be fair. Oh, he's dead lap 1.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Fucking almost 6/10 down. Little slip again. How we doing, Taylor? Welcome in. I see you over there on YouTube.
Okay, that's P21 for us. P21.
Ah, bollocks. I don't think I was going to make up the time. Damn it. That's a really... Louis, the schedule for this week's in the Discord, mate. There's a channel in the Discord that has the graphic up. I can't remember exactly what day it is this week, because obviously the World Cup and England have got 2 games. 0.15 down coming out of the chicane. There's got to be a balance somewhere in Sector 1. I can't come into the beginning of Sector 2 6/10 down. That doesn't work for me.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Yeah. There needs to be... I think I need to be around 60% going into the hairpin. I think half that. I am currently in Season 1, Race 3. Season 1, Race 3. I know I can save a little bit more battery in 1 and 2, because on that first lap, I really pushed it. I didn't lift and coast, so I know I can lift and coast slightly. You're in Season 3 already? How many... what race distance are you doing? Yeah, I reckon so. Andy, I reckon so. Just gotta make sure that I don't get giddy on the throttle once I flick the battery on and throw the car into a spin. Hulkenberg's still below us, but guarantee you he'll set a faster time than me. Yeah. It just proper struggles, doesn't it?
Push down to P21.
Alright, come on. Go on then, Michael. Maximum effort. Even if you're out in Q1, gotta give it everything. That's the minimum amount of fuel I could put in, believe it or not. Scrappy as balls. Six tenths again because I didn't get on the fucking thing properly.
2 laps of fuel left. Okay, that's P21 for us.
Jesus Christ, man. All of that for a quarter of a second. Fuck! These AI are so fucking quick in a fucking single lap, man.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
Mark, fuck off. Esteban, I will fight you. Don't fuck with me.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session. And we've been pushed down to P20.
Esteban, I swear to Jesus, fuck off! And I'm out of fuel. Motherfucker! I was 6/10 up. Easily 6/10. Maybe even 7. Guess we'll find out in a second. Fuck. That puts me 10th. Ahead of Lindblad by like 2/100ths of a second. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Andy. Mad. Okay. Right then. I'm going to finish these chocolate fingers. Yeah. 110 difficulty, 100% race distance, Louis. The AI is so quick in quali. What do you normally race on, and what distance?
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18
Yeah, I get what you mean. 105 still strong, though.
Some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Andrea Kimi Antonelli lines up on pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Lando Norris, and Verstappen. Hadjar, Sainz, Lawson, and Alex Albon. Gasly, Lindblad, Fernando Alonso, and Ocon. Stroll, Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Franco Colapinto. Bortoletto, Behrman, the Professor, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Oh, mate, this is going to be a slog.
Since I last worked with you, good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers.
Right then, starting 21st, what's your predictions for where I'm going to finish in the race? Put them in the chat.
Absorb the energy from the crowd.
What happens? Do I finish the race? Do I DNF? And if I finish, where do I finish?
Engineers absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race.
P12. So no points. Okay. Louis backing me to finish, but to not score points.
The easier you are within that environment.
Okay, so we're not where we want to be. I know we're well down in the field today, but try and keep it clean and capitalise on the mistakes from those ahead of you. You can move forward from here.
Lewis reckons 15. 15! Okay. I'm starting on the mediums. We'll get the faster tyres as we get lower on the fuel. Okay. We'll overfuel by 0.6 of a lap. One behind Stroll, I know. Right then. Let's do it. Formation lap. Okay. Not a bad launch. A little bit of wheel spin, but I'm hoping that I can actually just get a decent start. I mean, in China last Monday, I went from, I think I was up 10 positions on lap 1. And then it sort of just went a bit downhill from there. I got a couple of warnings. I was thrown off shape a bit, settled back in. And then once I'd done that, I got too comfortable. And I should have known that China would bite me back. And it did. So, and then obviously we had the whole situation with the red flag for Lewis Hamilton. And then the camera angle changing.
No rain expected for the time being.
And the drive-through penalty for the jump start on the restart. It was a lot. I'm hoping for a calmer race today. And I'd like to score my first point of the season, minimum. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out tonight. Hopefully we'll, or today, sorry, and hopefully we'll have a good race. If you do need me to respond to a message that's urgent, please do TTS. You should do a locked cockpit cam on one of the community races. Louis, that would cause 7,000 red flags. All right. I want to be on the inside, so I'm going to try and point my car diagonally slightly. Nice. Here we go. Oh, I didn't get off the line well at all there. Jesus. Gonna sneak down here and make up a few positions. That's going to be P18. That was a nice little spot of gap. Ooh, tried to go up and wide. Okay. So what are we up? 5 positions to P18. We'll try and grab 1 or 2 onto the hairpin. Out of the way, Jam. Ugh.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
On the inside. Oh, a little bit loose. Didn't want to be in second.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
Oh, I've gone very wide. Ah. Okay. Tried to be a bit too cheeky with the Lyco there. Heavy car, Michael. Can't just let it roll like that. Good recovery, though.
Okay,
Morning, Brian.
Boost mode available if you need it. Great maneuver. You
That was a nice little mini send on Bortolesso there. Gotta remember, some of these are on different tyre compounds as well. No mistakes this time into T1. I want to get too close just in case there's an issue. Oh, that was brave. Through the Degners. Down the inside of Bottas. Fair play. There's a bit of a gap behind Alonso to Stroll. We've got to try and close that gap. Do not squeeze me onto the grass.
Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.6
Jesus.
seconds.
Fucking hell, Lance. Literally turned into me. Where are you reading that, Lewis? Is that like official news? Or is that just a rumor on Twitter?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
Fuck me, that was a... Oh, nice. Fair enough. Look at the fucking closing speed on the fucking jam. So what's that? Alonso, Lindblad, Gasly. No, Gasly's further up. Lindblad and then Behrman, Ocon. Is that the little group that's in front? The little quartet?
Condition still looking good.
Battery's not in a great place right now. I need some big Lyco.
seconds.
I need to fucking drop Stroll, man.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
That curb action isn't helpful. The car goes so stiff when you're in none. Need to get back under the rear wing of these lot, because Bortoletto appears to have broken away from Stroll. One lap of pain to get the battery back up. We do appear to have dropped the cars behind, which is good. Oh, little nudge on the back of Perez.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Down the inside. Fuck off, Checo. Yeah, let's go, Racy.
Perez is behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
Wow, Mark, you've actually told me that I've got boost mode available at the right time today. Someone must have had an update. No, sir, Arvid. My watch is going mental. I must be getting so many notifications on WhatsApp. I'm not the sort of person that pauses mid-race, though. And I was finding the strokes of high downforce on the 26 cars are very oversteery and back end very loose. Yes. Yeah, they are. Just got caught up in the dirty air there. The car was just drifting out to the right. A little bit late, but
Nice work,
we've
mate.
got it.
Brings you up a place.
Almost. All right. We're up to P12. Gap is 8.2.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
No overtake mode, so we are going to have to fight Esteban quite hard here.
Mate ahead of us. 15.4 seconds.
Guys ahead are not in view just yet. Well within our target to keep Perez behind for the next 4.5 laps. Gotta try and eat into this Lawson-Gasly gap. And to do that, I need to leave Ocon behind. That is my slowest corner on this track, is that hairpin. Always has been, always will be. Oh, that's out wide. Where are you going, sunshine? Oh, snaky.
P12, you got P12. The distance to the leader, 17.6 seconds. Lawson is just ahead. Come on, let's push. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 7.8 seconds. Ocon's behind you. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps' time. Okay, 41 laps to go.
Soft tyre runners should be coming in anywhere in the next 5 laps. Lando's got himself onto the podium. Nice work. Oh, second lap in a row I've done that. Okay. Fronts are getting a little bit understeery. Spend a little bit of time just slightly off the throttle there, trying to regain some battery. Looking a lot more healthy now, 99%. Just got to deploy it wisely, can't waste it. A little bit there. Oh!
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Two laps to go to complete this objective to keep Perez behind. Unless I have a catastrophic spin, I should be okay. I lose 2/10 out of that hairpin every lap to whoever I'm near. Captain Lawson down to just under 8 seconds. They're going to be coming in pretty soon. Trying to sling it up the inside. Absolutely not happening, sunshine. I don't think this has been a bad first stint, to be fair. We're up 10 positions. And we are going to be on the faster tyres at the end of the race. I've just for a split second considered a one-stop. But I don't know what I would need to get out of this set of mediums in order to make that happen. Here comes Ocon. You're not going down the inside of 130R, sunshine. There we go. Some of the first sets of soft tyre runners are boxing.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
I'm wondering if I've got another set of fresh mediums to go medium, soft. Tyler, how we doing? Welcome in. We are up 12 positions from our starting spot. We started, well, technically 11. We've started 21st. We were on the back row. Out in Q1. I ran out of fuel on my final run. I was 8/10 up, basically. I would have been through to Q2 easily. I ran out of fuel. So yeah, we're on the recovery grind now. Drivers on the softs are starting to box. So we're going to start making up positions, net gain. And I'm trying to decide between a one-stop and a two-stop. Hope you're well, though. Appreciate you coming to hang out. How's your weekend?
Lando's coming in for his stop now.
Good job I didn't want to pit then. One warning for track limits. Tyres starting to get very understeery at the front.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
This is not a true reflection of my position here. I haven't pit yet. Trying to score my first points of the season. Had a chest infection. They are the worst. Oh, and sunburn. Jesus Christ. Lindblad out of the session. A safety car would be lovely right about now, but there's no drivers around him. Didn't need that slip there, man.
And Sainz is stopping now. Okay, gap to the car ahead. 7.
I'm in the lead! Oh, he's not exactly that far off the grass, is he?
Green flag.
Well, I hope the game of football was worth the sunburn. I'm definitely not trying to back George into Lando, I promise.
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
I'll read that when I'm on the straight, Tyler. Give me a sec. Unless you can TTS it if you're a sub. I've started with gears on F1 again, and I can do corners and the whole lap, but seem to struggle with starts. That'll be... You're trying to go up the gears too quickly, I would assume. You need to settle into each gear with a little bit of a lift off in between. Don't rush to get up into third, fourth, fifth. Nice and smooth on the acceleration. Lift as you gear through. A touch. It's learning, mate. It's all learning.
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
One.
Oh, what a legend. Thank you, Tyler. Much appreciated, mate. 8 months. You're getting close to that upgraded badge. Much appreciated, my guy. Yes, exclamation mark TTS or exclamation mark RPM if you want to use that one. Should all be unlocked for you now.
This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Even yeah, I went and did laps on Grand Prix and did practice and a bit of TT laps, which I feel a lot quicker in with gears.
Yeah, you will do. Manual gears, once you even get the smallest level of understanding of manual gears.
Using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race.
You'll find small increments in time, and then you'll find that you're able to track to track and corner to corner. You'll learn that the game was putting you in the wrong gears both up and down, and you'll be able to extract more time there once you get more comfortable and confident with it. The only thing I would say is that these cars respond a lot better to smooth gear changes rather than just trying to like ram down from say 8th to 4th as quickly as possible. Smooth gear changes both up and down will lead to extracting more lap time, both in race and in like qualifying, time trial, etc. The smoother you can be in all assets, the faster you'll be.
Okay, you're about 6 seconds away from the next car. Keep pushing and hopefully that.
Just saw him go around the corner. Good evening, afternoon. How are we doing, Sean?
EBH. I started it when you recommended the noise thing for gear change, which really helps.
You're welcome. I might not be the greatest driver on the planet. I might not be the greatest creator on the planet, but I do know what I'm talking about somewhat when it comes to this game, so I'm glad that it's helped you. All good, just chilling. How's the little one? How's the missus? And how are you? Warm? Yeah, I agree. The AC's been blowing at 18 degrees for about 2 hours now. And I'm starting to feel the heat coming off the PlayStation, off the PC, off the TV screens. Because the AC's on the other side of the room. So it's not the most comfortable a situation. Yeah, they will do. They've set me a fuel target that's a bit shitty, not gonna lie.
Okay, this is good.
Yeah, that's what AJ was doing all weekend, to be fair. Nice. Six-second gap up the top of the road. We need to get that. Need to get that down. Old Liam Lawson.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.4 seconds.
I can see Lawson. I just saw him go through the S's. We're catching. I'm having to use far too much battery.
All we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race.
There is Liam Lawson. We just saw a glimpse of him again. There he is. His battery management is stopping me from really attacking and closing that gap. Because he's in a race of his own. Gasly's absolutely left him behind. Ocon's keeping me company, though. That's the problem.
Great work. You're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap.
I'll do another 8 laps on these tyres.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, gap ahead, 2.5 seconds.
Right, well, Lawson very much in sight now, and the gap coming down all the time to the cars in front of him, which is good. This battery situation's not great. This might just have to be a poor middle stint in terms of battery management.
Okay, we're sat in P12 now. Okay, so gap to the leader, 25.1 seconds. Lawson ahead. And gap to the car in front, 1.4 seconds. Ocon behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Your pit window opens in 8 laps' time. Okay, you've got 25 laps to go.
Oh my god, have I dropped top on? I have. Limbs. Drive!
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it.
Only the one yellow flag so far for the DNF of Lindblad. Quite surprising. Right, I'm on my final warning. Lawson must have been gathering some battery that last few laps as well, because he's managed to just pull a couple of tenths. That's going to give him a few more tenths. Fuck's sake. Actually didn't get overtake this lap. Fuck. Going to be another lap or two before I reckon I can get realistically a good chance at getting Lawson, but staying with him is enough at the moment. Just getting the overtake mode, which we have secured this lap. Took the battery on too early there, used too much.
Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
Tyres are looking scruffy. Completely forgot lift and coast there.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
20 laps to go when we cross the line. P11. Oh, I am pushing. Don't you worry, Mr. Rushy. We are reeling Albon in, Lawson and I. It looks like Gasly's not too far ahead of Albon.
Lando's in the pits. Lando in the pits. Okay, Albon's in the pits. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, mate, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds. Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
Need to add guns to these cars? What makes you say that? Oh, America, obviously.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Max.
rush now. We're boxing this lap. Be aware the car behind has newer tyres. Car behind on newer tyres. You know what to do. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.2 seconds. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
They're saying I'm going to come out 14th. American Tales, welcome into the stream on YouTube. Yeah, the volume's down quite low, but I don't understand why. I think it's just an issue with the computer. It's very quiet for me as well. I've had to really, like, try and lock in whenever I'm trying to hear the engine or the engineer or what have you. So, apologies for that. It's not intentional. I just couldn't find a fix before I had to go live. But welcome in. I hope you're well. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And I hope you're ready for the last 15, 16 laps of this Japanese Grand Prix.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race.
Oh, we're going to come out behind Hamilton.
Faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Right, we jumped Lawson, so we've technically overcut Lawson. I appreciate you. Let's see what we can do over the next 15 or so laps. Considering I started 21st, the fact that I've come out for the final stint starting in 11th. That is my last stop indeed. Didn't regen as much battery as I'd like, but we are on the faster tyres, so we can probably afford a little bit more Lyco when necessary. Just a little touch of battery there. Russell with the fastest lap of 30.8. We are within overtake mode of Hamilton. Going to the end on those hard compound tyres, I would assume. There's the Lyco there. We'll do it from the 150 metre board here. Wait for it, wait for it, now. Down the inside. Beautiful! We are now in a point scoring position. On for our first points of the season.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by.
Time penalties cost us in Australia. China track being an absolute pile of dog shit cost us in the second race. Are we going to score points in the third race? Third time's the charm. Tell you what, it'll be a Herculean effort from the back row of the grid. Russell with another fastest lap, quickly eclipsed by Leclerc. They're trying to catch Lando for the race lead. Antonelli in with them as well. Might as well just stay in 7th and regain some battery here. Albon 7.3. Remember, we're on our final warning for a penalty ourselves, though, and we don't really want that to cost us.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
These softs feel like a dream in comparison to what the other ones did.
Creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds.
We've dropped Luham. 7.2 to Albon. A little bit too much curb there for my liking. Penalty for track limits, yeah. Corner cutting's on strict. I've had 2 already, so the third one is a 3-second time penalty. Not that that follows the traditional rules of F1, but it is what it is. The hairpin always costs me time. Always costs me time. It's my worst corner on the circuit. There it is. Fuck, we were just talking about it. Well, it wouldn't be a Sprite stream unless we were doing something silly, would it? Damn it. They don't get penalties for track limits, mate. They're on scale electrics. So annoying. Alright, gotta maintain the gap to Lewis Hamilton. I had a feeling it was going to come. So let's now just make sure it doesn't cost us our first point of the season. It was marginal, but I've had 2 other offs earlier in the race. In the first stint when I was on mediums. When medium, soft. Can't afford to make and take risks like that early doors, and I did. No rain on the cars, just looks over clouded, yeah. I mean, it might rain, I can ask.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dry
Okay.
seem like the best tyre for now.
So no rain expected. 12 to go when we cross the line. My battery's not in a great position. And that gap to Lewis is not looking healthy. Especially if my tyres run out before the end of the race. Out to Lewis up to 4 seconds. If I can keep it above that, I'll be happy. Who have I got winning the Austrian Grand Prix? Antonelli. I'd love it to be Lando or Oscar. I'm a McLaren fan. But I think that Mercedes is just too strong at the moment. And I think Antonelli's driving a hell of a lot better than most people would have anticipated from him. And also seems to be throwing Russell off a little bit. So I've got Antonelli. Especially after his unfortunate DNF in Spain, just as he took the second place off Russell. LH is on a roll, but I think that the Mercedes is stronger than the Ferrari at the Red Bull Ring this season. I think the ability that that car has will negate the issues that they've had in previous years. But, I mean, if it's not going to be a McLaren driver, I'd love it to be Lewis. I would love it to be Lewis. But, I don't know. I mean, if he's going to hit peak form and he's going to drive his fucking heart out, then he's within a shot, definitely. And I mean, if the Mercedes have another fucking technical issue, he could be in for more than a shot. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the last 2.5, 3 years of McLaren having a car that was competitive. And then obviously last year having the best car. Obviously I enjoyed that. But in all seriousness, I'd have taken the 2 Constructors Championships and the Drivers' Championship that we've got in the last 2 years. I will take a poor year this year, as it's the first year of the regulations. McLaren always start regulation changes poorly. Or at least they have done since I've been watching, which was 2007. They've never really kicked on with regulations, other than Lewis Hamilton's championship winning year in 08, where obviously they'd just come off the back of the Ferrari Spygate situation. So that was an interesting one. But yeah, no, we never tend to start the regulations, major changes, and the car updates well, and then we sort of get stronger as the various eras run through. Aston Martin are getting exactly what they deserve this season. I'm sorry. If they'd have had a competent driver alongside Fernando Alonso that could actually help build a car with data that doesn't require licking jam off the inside of his helmet to make sure that he's still breathing, I think they'd have a better car. And I don't think Fernando Alonso's that bothered about actually developing the car this year. I think he's given up. So, as much as he's had bad luck, he's also not been the most intelligent driver when it comes to team changes. I mean, he wasted, 2-3 years at McLaren on the return when we had like Button and Stoffel Van Dorn, that era.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
We'll be all right. We'll bounce back. Well, remember, Adrian knew he didn't have much to do with the development of this year's car because he went in and he got given team principal role, didn't he? So next season they might have a bit more time with him and the car, and they might get a bit more of an understanding of the regulations and any of the changes that the teams are demanding the FIA make. They might have a better shot of it next year, but I don't think Fernando will be there for it.
Convince me not to quit my job.
Convince you not to quit your job. Money. Literally the only reason people work. Fuck these assholes. I mean, if that's what you're into, Logan, fair play. I'm not liking how close Lawson's getting to me. I'm scared to click onto the tyre screen, if I'm being honest.
My manager today.
Okay, clear.
I tell him I'm taking the PTO I've rightfully earned Thursday and Friday 'cause of World Cup I'm going to.
Okay, they're out
He says, well, what day is game? I say Thursday. So he says, what are you doing Friday then?
Traveling? Taking time off?
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Do I box? I'm going to regret this.
Also 10th place, what are we doing?
Yeah, tell me about it. Emery, welcome into the stream. How are we doing? I see you over there on YouTube. Going to work. No worries, Rossi. I'll speak to you later, mate. Have a good one. I'm going to regret that.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Of course, he gives it back to me in the middle of the fucking break-ins over the hairpin. What a joke. Am I using a wheel? No, I'm on a controller. PS5 controller. I'm not allowed to use a wheel for medical reason. Yeah, if it was a full safety car, I'd have boxed. Straight onto mediums and just push like fuck for the final laps, but...
Okay,
We'll
gap
see.
ahead.
You know, I'm not allowed to use a wheel for medical condition. I've got a spinal condition and damaged nerves in my neck. And basically means that I'm not allowed to drive a car. I'm not allowed to use like go-karts, roller coasters, bumper cars, anything that's got any form of feedback or force feedback in terms of wheels and things. I'm not allowed to use on medical grounds. So sadly, not my my racing days behind a physical wheel are behind me. This is why I do this for a living. I try to make money through streaming and content creation. Which is why I'm very grateful for those that are generous enough to head over to my Kick page and to come and show support and subscribe over there. And then, you know, trying to get the name and the channel out there on YouTube as well. So you wish you could help me. I wish I could help me too, but sadly, there's not really much that can be done. I can't take any surgical options because I'm too young. And they don't want to take the percentage risks. Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? Safety car? Safety car before I pass the pit lane, you wankers! Hey! Safety car! Oh, your mum and dad and sister and grandmother. Fuck!
Come to Kick, and you can exploit the human monies to talk like me, the very evil, very nice Danhausen.
Thanks, Sean.
Narrator voiced there was no safety car.
Look at the gap to Lawson. I don't like it. Too close with 4.5 laps to go. Yeah, over on Kick, we've got subscriber perks, which is TTS. So you can use the standard TTS, you can use rocket-powered Mohawk, if you know who he is, and also Danhausen, if you know who he is. And Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda as well. Although his isn't the most accurate of voices. Emery, I appreciate the offer, my friend, but I'm just focusing on being live and sort of going from there.
Oh, I found out how to break TTS.
Oh, here we go. Sean's gonna break TTS. Oh, the gap's under 3 seconds. This is panic. Full push, no risk. Full push, no risk. 3 laps to go when we cross the line. We sit P9, so technically, even if we lose out to Lawson on the penalty, we will still score a point, which will be our first point of the season. I'd like to finish in P9 and grab those 2 points. That would be lovely.
Acknowledge me.
Maybe I don't work, or at least that's what Smeesh thinks.
Dragon MA1, thank you for the follow on Kick. Welcome into the stream. I acknowledge you. I will do the finger point in a second. I acknowledge you. Thank you very much.
I've ordered Popeyes for lunch to make me feel better.
Oh, it's Emery. Nice. Welcome over. Thank you for the follow on Kick. Kick is where the majority of the community hang out. And
another dragon? We got too many dragons around here.
Tell me about it. That's dragon number 3, no? Oh, that was a bounce. Thank you, I appreciate that.
You need a pet dragon. Maybe AJ for Halloween?
Put him in a little egg with his legs, like a cracked egg, like dragon egg. Legs stuck out of it. I have no idea. Susie fucking loves Halloween. I have no idea what she's going to have planned for that boy, but I feel bad for him already. But Emery, welcome in, man. I am pronouncing the name correctly, right? If I'm not, please tell me how to. I don't want to be incorrectly pronouncing it and potentially upsetting people. .6. We're starting the penultimate lap. Emir, but you can call me Emery too. I will try to remember Emir. But please forgive me if I fall backwards and forwards between the two. Alright, come on, Michael. Half a second is the gap. Lap and a half to go. Nothing silly. This could all be down to the right level of management on the battery. Always lose 2 to 3 tenths in that chicane. How do you do text-to-speech? You need to subscribe, sadly. I don't really have much that I can offer people that subscribe as a bonus or like a perk. And TTS is one of the only things I can. So you would need to either be gifted a sub or to subscribe yourself on the monthly like you would on potentially like another Kick page or somewhere else. Right, final lap of the race. 53 laps in. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out today. Can we reward it by finishing in the points for the first time this season? I need new phone. TTS messing around with the keyboard again. Lawson's got the gap under. This is panic. This is going to go right down to the wire. Lando wins it. Nice work. Oh no, the gap's coming down. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think we're going to lose out to Lawson. Ah, we lost out to Lawson, but we get our first point of the season, boys. P10. Third time was indeed the charm. Oh. Driver of the day. Soon.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes
Ow.
the flag
Mother
and wins.
fucker. Ow.
And that's 2 wins in a row now.
3 track limit warning, sadly.
Special,
Uh,
can't get ahead
Amir,
of themselves.
3 track limits.
It's a long way to go.
26 points for McLaren. That is indeed the case. No doubt they're definitely still going to give me some negative on the driver assets. Lando, Antonelli, and George. Okay.
Raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.
Oh.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action.
Up 11 places.
Lined up. Be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Clearly, I did something wrong. Yeah, not being good enough in qualifying. That's the problem. If anything, I pushed you harder with the prediction. Be serious, bro. There we go. That is the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll go and check the standings and everything. First points of the season. Oh. Wow, they're being nice to me, look. 1,000 on Racecraft. Hey, what do you mean minus 475 on Focus? Are they taking the fucking piss? I went from 21st to 10th, and they gave me negative for finishing position versus expected. This career mode, they're so harsh, man. How did you qualify 21st? Because it's fucking difficult. Ay, ay, ay. The AI are ridiculous in quality. Absolutely ridiculous. Meet with a team to see if they are the right fit for a potential move in the future. There we go. Nah. Sorry, Alpine. I'm a McLaren boy for life. I will race with them until they fire me.
One for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I guess we'll see if anything else more exciting comes calling, but let's focus on our current seat for now.
Right, well, the next race weekend is Bahrain. That'll be the same time next week, Monday at 2 p.m. UK time, which is 9 a.m. Eastern. Set up the goals for the next race. Set me an impossible goal, much. Right. Current level 66. And when they fire you, you'll start a new career. No, when they fire me, I'll just finish the season up. My first top 10. My first championship point. Aye, aye, aye. There's the standings. McLaren second on 77, 5 points behind Mercedes. 9 points ahead of Ferrari. And my point puts me in 15th, ahead of Hulkenberg and below Colapinto. Ocon, Bottas, Lindblad, Stroll, Bortoletto, and Perez yet to score, with Lando out in front on 76. Ahead of Antonelli, Hamilton, and Verstappen, all quite close together. Right, that's the end of the stream, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube, there won't be a raid. I'm going to try and find one on Kick. So if you want to head over to kick.com/Spro and jump in the raid, you're more than welcome to do so. I don't know what's going on. Did he accept my little sister had a problem? Wait, what are you talking about? No, I declined the Alpine chats. But I hope your little sister's okay. Do you guys want to go and watch someone else that's playing F1 or? I'll send the raid over here. Going for a nap sounds like fun to me, right, guys? I'm sending a host over on Kick, so please join that. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. We're back tomorrow for the England versus Ghana watch along. So if you guys are free and want to come and join that, then please do get involved. And thank you for the new follow from Amir. Thank you to Tyler for the subscription for 8 months. And I will speak to you guys tomorrow. But for now, and as always, it's much love and peace.